filming on something completely different today, and I don't know what I'm doing. Does the lighting look okay? Does it look okay? Is it settled? Is it settled? Right, I feel like it's settled. Is it settled? Right, yeah, I understand I'm also in my pyjamas, and I was debating whether to do this in my pyjamas or to just get changed, but I really can't be bothered. So I'm going to do it in my pyjamas instead. So I feel like this video has been a long time coming. I know I haven't been on social media for like 3 months, and I just wanted to explain, catch you guys up and what's been going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'd say around December time. Oh my god, this lighting. It's okay. Yeah, I'd say around December time last year. Things weren't going great. I was really stressed out with university because the subject that I'm studying is psychology and abuse, and the abuse I was okay with, but psychology I was really struggling with because I haven't done psychology before, and that was really taking a toll on me because I felt, you know, a lot of pressure. I felt like, because basically in my uni class there's a lot of mature students that are in like their 30s, and I felt like I was one of the only young ones there, so for me it was really nerve-wracking. And during that time period I was going through therapy. It's called CBT, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't supposed to be put in that because I'm 18, and I think it's only allowed for people up to the ages of 17. But yeah, I was put in that, and I didn't really know how long that was supposed to last, but I thought it was going to last like a couple years. Personally, I don't think it really helped. I mean, it was nice to have like someone else to speak to about my problems and stuff like that. But from there, they basically administered like me medication, which I was not that I was like scared about it, but I didn't want it because I think I just felt like really disappointed in myself, because I've always prided myself on being able to get back to like a good place just by myself. So I kind of felt like I didn't want any form of medication other than me helping myself. I guess I was expecting a miracle of some sort, like as soon as I took it, you know, that it would solve my depression and everything would kind of go, but I think it works, that specific medication that usually is diagnosed as a form of antidepressant, it works differently in different people. So for me, I found that it helped to create more of a stable mood, but things like my energy levels and my fatigue were kind of the same. So I mean, I know a lot of other people that are on that medication as well, and for them, they have certain things that have worked with the meds, and certain things it's made worse. So it works much differently on other people. So I'd say I went to, I think it was, did I go London? Oh yeah, I did go London this December. I usually go London because my family, they all generally live in London, and it wasn't a great time for me. You know, I always kind of worry about going down there because I'm not always in a great place, and I can find it, I don't know, I just find it quite tough to always put a happy, you know, a happy face on, a happy smile, at least at home. Like, I was in my own comfort, like I can just be myself, but in London I would have to sort of, I don't know how else to explain it, like, not be fake, but just put a front on, and that's quite, yeah, it's quite exhausting sometimes. And obviously that would stress my mum out, it would stress my family out, and it was just because generally whenever I go down there, I do have some form of breakdown or nervous breakdown. That's why I always kind of get very, very scared about going down in general. But yeah, it wasn't great this year, but luckily kind of that month, I'd say the month before, that's when I started medication. So there were, when I went down, I did find my mood was a little bit more stable this time, but it was still kind of scary for me. So I'd say when I came back, obviously it was like New Year, it must have been January, and I just felt like I needed a break from everything, like in general. That was like social media, and it was just, you know, sometimes I feel like I go through periods where I like change and I don't like how I become, or I just become too socially involved, and I start missing who I was, and I feel like I need to take a step back and just breathe. So I felt like, you know, New Year, perfect time to focus on myself. And so I just kind of wanted to take, I don't know how else to explain it, it's like a detox, like a mental, spiritual and physical detox. So the spiritual part was changing certain parts of my personality that I really felt like I needed to focus on, and I really wanted to become more connected to Allah, at least opening myself up to praying once a day. I wasn't trying to do too much, because then I don't want to like create a routine where I'm like constantly disappointing yourself, because then that will just make you feel more depressed. But yeah, near my uni there's like a prayer hall, so I was going at least once a day, and I did find that brought me like a lot of inner peace, a lot of strength. It made me feel a lot calmer. I'd say, well, the least important, I mean, when you look at it as a whole, like what matters, I'd say the least important is probably the physical part, but that was definitely an important part of my journey. And so I decided that I wanted to go on like a fitness plan and lose some weight. I lost about, I don't know how much I lost. I probably lost about 1.5 to 2 stone. So I'm quite happy with where I'm at now. But you know, I was sick and tired of constantly hating my body and feeling low. And if I could do something about it in a healthy way. I also thought that, you know, I mentioned this in my last video, that, you know, taking care of your body as well from the inside out, it does make you feel much more better, if that's grammatically correct. And I do feel generally more happy when I am eating healthier and when I am living a healthier lifestyle. My mindset like feels more clear. The mental change, I'd say, was more, again, changing parts of my personality. And I'd say unfortunately a part of me is that when I need to heal or recover, I have to sort of distance myself off from everybody. And I don't mean it to like hurt anyone, you know, but for me that is just the way that I heal and deal with my depression. I can't help it, you know. Some people, they need the support of others, they need their friends to be there constantly. I am one of those people. I just need myself and time alone, because looking after myself it's just exhausting. And if I really I just felt this motivation this year, like, you know what, I really just want to take really good care of myself. And I don't know, like, it's been, I'd say 3-4 and I actually would say as well, going on a break from social media really helped. So I just kind of completely went off Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. And you know what, it just makes you focus on like the more important things in life, like the actual relationships you have with people. And you know, in these 3 months as well, I've become a lot closer to my family, which makes me really happy, because me and my family were going through, I'd say, not a great period last year, and we were very distant. I feel like I've become much more closer with my mum. We get along better, and even me and my brother, we talk. We don't talk as like frequently, but we always have these odd, random, deep conversations, and it's nice to feel that kind of connection to my family again. And I definitely feel like distancing myself from social media was a big help for me to just focus on myself and just take away from all the, I don't know, just the ideals and the things that you see online. You know, they're not real, and I feel like the person that I was becoming, it wasn't me. I didn't like the person that I was portraying on Instagram, truly speaking, because when I became a little bit more religious, you know, I didn't like the pictures I was posting. I didn't like the fact that I was slathering myself with makeup. And you know, I'm not saying that's bad for everyone, but for me, truly, I'm just a very, very simple girl. I don't like going out and shoving makeup on my face, and I think like I needed to spend these next couple months just discovering like who I am, like physically, and like discovering my style, and you know, I do feel much happy. I feel really, really at peace, really calm. I would say that's probably the gist. Right now, I've finished for university. I'm finishing my assignments at the minute. And I've been a bit busy. I basically have been applying for jobs, and if you ever followed my Snapchat, you know how many jobs. You probably see I always was applying for jobs that I'd never get, and I finally got something. So at the minute I'm training to be a healthcare assistant. I just finished my mandatory training, and so hopefully, inshallah, when I give in all my assignments, then I will be put into some homes. And you know what, like I could have applied for retail jobs, but the field that I want to go into, I either want to go into forensic psychology or child and adolescent psychology, and you know, the field I want to go into is healthcare. So I feel like if I want to get jobs in the summer, they should be healthcare related. And luckily enough, my mum, thank you, she is a recruitment manager, and so she deals with CVs and for like, you know, like healthcare related professions, and she does that kind of stuff. So she helped me so much with my CV. My mum is a boss. So yeah, I'm feeling much happier, much more content. I will be more active on social media now, creating videos because I'm on holidays now. Also, my mum is going to be featured in my next video. I wanted to do a little like Q&A, like how well do you know me, mother-daughter video, and I've expressed you know, how much my mum has helped me in the past, especially with my bullying. So I feel like she deserves to be on this channel. So if you have any questions that you want me to ask her, or anything similar to that, definitely let me know. And yeah, that's it really. I tried to make this as short as possible because I just don't want it to drag on for long, and it takes so long to upload. I just didn't want it to get to 20 minutes. So I hope that I've kept this nice and shortish. And yeah, I will see you guys soon, inshallah. And I hope you're all doing well. Remember, if you ever have a problem, you can pop up to me about anything. I'm always here. I know, even though it seems like I haven't been like active on social media. I'm always checking my DMs, like for messages that people send me, because I'm always here to help. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this sort of weird catch-up chilled pyjama vibe video. And would you guess it? I think right. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I could either, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, am I allowed to show this? Yeah, I can either do this, finish my mandatory training 2017 workbook, or I can watch Netflix. And I don't know which option I'm going to choose. I started watching Humans. That's so good. And Devious Maids. God, it just doesn't stop. I swear, in so many videos I've mentioned my Netflix obsession. It's mad. But it's not going to change, don't worry. It's never going to change. But yeah, I hope that this was interesting. So I'm going to go, and I really hope that I actually make another video. I will make another video, but I hope I make it. I don't want to be, I know it's annoying, like, I don't want to be making them every 3 months like I usually do. Like, you get into it and then it's not necessarily that I fall out, it's usually that I'm not, like, I'm going through something and I don't feel like I'm in the right frame of mind, or I'm in the place to give anyone else advice if I'm not feeling great. But yeah, I can't even remember what I was mentioning, but the weather is so beautiful today. It's so nice. I was coming back because basically my training and my university is actually in Crewe. So my campus is in Crewe, and so the weather there today was so nasty. And then I came back home, and it's sunny, beautiful. Right, I need to stop talking now because we're going to be here forever, and my hair is soaking wet. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.